Hey friends, Alan with the Hounslow Scale Trains again. I'm back. Let me take you over to the table and show you what's going on. Okay, so this was the 259E. I've got it all stripped down to bare metal. This is my go-to, guys. This is I've tried a couple, and honestly, you put this on, spray it on pretty thick. 20 minutes later with the wire brush, I mean, it just strips everything down perfectly. Um, the lot of rust and stuff. I had a lot of pitting on the roof that I'm going to be working on, and then I think I've showed you guys before, but I'll just show you again. I use this Bondo glazing spot putty, and it sands super easy. I just put it on with a little piece of, you know, like plastic covered type stuff. But yeah, like I also took took the Dremel, and let me show you here. And I kind of lightly go over it with this, and then took a worn out tip right here, and then used it to really scrub down a lot of the heavy rust and get most of it off. I mean, these were just horrible, and I've gotten a lot of it off. It's still pitted, but everywhere it's pitted, I've thrown, you know, a second coat now of the putty over top of everything, and then I'm going to sand that down. The cow catcher, and then this little strut right here that was holding this deal here on my on my big giant 210-4, my Santa Fe 210-4, my third rail Sunset Models brass 210-4 here. This had broken off, so I've got it epoxied on. I'm going to just touch it up with some black paint so that it doesn't look horrible, but that's going to be underneath, and that was really the only issue I've had with this. This is a really beautiful model, and like I said, once again, I use my go-to right here, and I've tried almost everything for as far as strength goes, and for like just good setting, this is what I use. Now, if I want to form stuff and do, you guys know, I think I've showed you before. If I'm wanting to like do a lot of forming and stuff like that, then I go with this. And if this dries really hard, and with the Dremel tool and some like some of the stone wheels, it just makes a really super job. So anyway, I'm going to touch this up once I get once this sets all the way, but it's on there really good now. And then once I get the track put back together, they're coming tomorrow to put my washer and dryer in, or actually me and my buddy are going to get it into the closet. I'll take you guys for a walk and show you guys what I did, so you guys can at least see what mess I've made of my layout. All right, and in here is just some of the trains, floor to ceiling and back in there. And then, as you can see, like I still have all of that back there, but I took out the front leg here. I've gotten rid of it, and I got rid of the back leg back there. So the plan is to slide the dryer under, and then get it into here, washer and dryer, so we can hook it up in here. And then I can hopefully get my wiring all put back together. I labeled everything. I've got, you know, like this is track 1, some of them are track 2s, some of them say accessories, and then I'll go through and try to get the wiring a little better so I can hopefully get my accessories and all my lighting and stuff working better again. Hopefully we'll be able to lay this thing down and avoid hitting the side of this table anywhere. I don't know yet. If it does come down and I end up hitting, I may have to take a drill out, take a couple sections of track up, and cut a notch out so I can get this thing laid down and get that thing in there because the apartment people want it in there, you know. And I basically told them, I'm like, look, if you, because they wanted me to tear down like the whole side of this table so they could install it. And I pretty much told them, if you're going to make me do that, then I'm just going to tear the whole thing down and I'll move somewhere else. So they've agreed to let me try it my way. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, I've just thrown a bunch of my stuff in here. Stuff you guys I haven't shown you guys yet. Like, I mean, this is a 482 Mountain Steam locomotive in Southern. Beautiful engine. This is a really pretty Louisville and Nashville USRA Heavy Pacific. I think this one is either my JLC Denver and Rio Grande Challenger. I got a Shea over here. Some Western Maryland F3 ABA set right here. This is the Pennsylvania T1 Duplex. This is a Pennsylvania Y3. Down here is my Vision Line Daylight. This is probably the, it's a Trainmaster. That's the State Fair Trainmaster set, the Cool Trainmasters. One of these is a big boy. I'm not sure what the other one is. That's a 484 Northern. So yeah, I mean, a lot of engines that I can show you guys when we get going. That's a GP5 electric with TMCC. This is an Atlas, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so I mean, just a lot of really cool stuff. That's the looks like a ATASF Alco PA1 up there. So yeah, guys, a lot of cool trains. This is a really cool set too. This Canadian Pacific, I really love that engine. That diesel, it's a good looking diesel. And these are engines, and then behind I got some stuff back in the back, and then is all engines too. So a lot of trains that I haven't got to show you guys yet that I'm really excited about getting the layout back working. What I will do is once I get the dryer in, I don't think I'm going to pull it back this way again, but I will have my friend come and help me so that I can access on this side and then again on this side, because I still have that whole back section back here that I haven't done anything to, that I have to do a lot of work on. I'm planning on having some water come under the bridge and maybe putting a little like long pond back there, you know, in front of the hotel. And then probably going to do some more stonework around the back over there. So yeah, like, I mean, I got a lot of stuff still that I want to do. I got to, you know, get all this put on. So a lot of work to still do, really a lot to do. And I just haven't done any more layout stuff because of the mess with the washer and dryer unit. So once the washer and dryer unit gets in and I get this thing moved back and like some of my rolling stock put back in here in the area that I had, so I have room under the table to move it and get around, then we'll get to work back on getting the layout fixed some more. A lot of more detail work. I have done no detail over here. Did some here, but like none in this area, none back through there in front. In through here, I still have a lot of work to do. And then, you know, of course, I haven't touched anything on the front. I haven't touched the mountain here. I just did the small one over here at this end where like they cut through and then the mountain's going to continue up there. Haven't done any of that. So, of course, there will be a fourth elevated track section that's going to go around the outside of the mountain, come across with a big bridge over here across the town, and then have a loop over here somewhere where I can put a couple pillars and stuff to catch this elevated loop, and it's going to run catty corner across the layout that way. So a lot still to do. And then I've even had the idea of adding a shelf track all the way around the room. And then once I get this all completely done, do the shelf track with some like access places where I can come out, and then kind of have coming from the shelf, the landscape come down where it all kind of ties in together. I don't know. That's a really kind of lofty idea, but it would be cool to have six, because I don't really have, like I thought if I did that, then I could like do a really like have a bridge lower, and then like a suspension bridge from the ceiling that hangs down that crosses over from one shelf to another, like at an angle opposite of the angle from the mountain. So a lot of ideas that I have, a lot of things I want to do, and hopefully you guys will join me on the trip. Thanks for watching. Peace and chicken grease, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.